Oh, good morning, you guys. Good morning. And on my drive to grind, you guys. Every day, but first time ever since 2019. First time ever since I had come out in 2019 August in the same vehicle that I am in right now, right? Same vehicle. And saying the things that I was saying, and putting them comical, right? It's kind of done comical for a reason, for for a reason. But now that I realize how comical I was with the reason of why I came out like that, as I sit back, and I swear this is the first time. Good morning, everybody. This is the first time in almost 2 years, coming up on next month, July 12th, that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has been incarcerated, right? It's the first time that I have ever went to bed with this laid on my mind. That's crazy, right? This is the first time. My mind is usually clear as hell when I get off of this YouTube. But last night, with 5 hours of sleep, was the first time that it lay heavily on my mind. I try not to get saddened by the situation. But like my title says, right? Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has actually been hit 3 times. Maybe more than that, but 3 times from what I can actually see and say, wow. I be wanting to say, wow. Just wow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. That's the only word that I can, think of, like wow. And when I use wow, I mean that the situation turned it out to be bigger than my comical analytic, my comical analogy about his situation, my comically attitude of my dialogues. And last night, it laid on me. Really, really laid on me. I don't know about how many of you guys that it laid on, because I know that the majority of everybody out here, when we group up and when we kick it with each other, for the most part, our tongue goes hidden. You know what I mean? Our tongue will hide. Our feelings will hide. The truth of what we really want to speak, it will submerge, like a submarine, because it's like, well, no, okay, this part is okay. But, at least we got that part over there, out, or things like that. This ain't one of them type of videos this morning, you guys, because I'm dead. I'm dead serious this morning, and I thought about Funky Friday where we could laugh at it and all that stuff. But when you really think about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's situation, it's it's sad, right? My heart like sad. Like, I don't know, And once I get off of here, I'll find some way to shake it off because I'm talking to you guys about it. But it was right here where that moment with me started in this car. Then I got out of here, started sitting in my bed on the laptop. Then I left the laptop, came to the desktop, to entertain you guys, to vibe with you guys, as we sit with each other and watch a whole bunch of stuff play out. But let me take y'all where I'm going with this just for a second, right? Because y'all know my drive is not that long, but I'm in a long line waiting on my tea because I can't start my day without my tea. I cannot. I'm going to start off with the first situation with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that's all of the allegations of him in that indictment, right? And those allegations came towards Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly in the indictment. That's when it hit out here that it wasn't no time for play. It wasn't no time for play. And I hear people saying that. I'm not in the chat, you guys. I'm not looking in the chat because I got to pay attention to all these cards up here. But I will come on screen in a second as soon as I get my hot tea, because my black hot tea is my comfort. It brightens my day. It brings my smile back, and we all have one. Tea is mine, you guys. Tea is mine. There's not a day that I don't go by without my tea. It brightens me up. And right now, I need to be brightened up on this situation. And, I take a deep breath, y'all. No Funky Friday today. It's not, it's, how you find it where it's start to get hard to swallow at some point. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel as I done set out here close to 2 years, where you got to take these big gulps of swallowing back your spit. You got to swallow back so much. You feel like that you just gotta bite your tongue at sometimes and just not say anything. And because we starting to like people and get along with people and things like that, but I just want to point out that even doing something like that can damper you. It can blind you. It can prevent you from really opening up to get things out. And that's just how I feel. Okay? My video is not any intentions to harm, to stop anybody from being, good friends and associates with people out here on the YouTube streets. But I gotta say this, and I slept on it for 5 hours. I did. Can I have a large black hot tea with 8 sugars and Boston cream donut?
Yep. Just coffee and the donut.
I don't drink coffee. Can I have a black hot tea with 8 sugars and a Boston cream donut?
Just that for you.
Yeah, give me one of those hash brown things too.
Alright, this one order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
440.
Yeah. I promise y'all they gonna get my order wrong. I promise y'all. For the record, I despise coffee. I hate the smell of it. It makes my stomach nauseous. I don't know what it is, but I cannot tolerate coffee at all. None. I mean, I like will puke in a minute with coffee. Coffee and weed. Weed makes me puke and nausea as well when I start to smell it so much. It makes me sick. Something in my system just won't tolerate it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what was your donut?
A Boston cream.
Boston cream.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your headphones.
Mm-hmm.
This side.
Thank you.
Here's your tea with sugar.
Thank you.
And then your Boston cream.
All
Have a
right.
great day.
Yeah. You know, just like now, I'm biting my tongue right now because I promise you guys, as I was getting my bag from her, I have white blonde hair on my hand. So now I don't want my hash browns or my donut. I will not be eating it at all. I'll have my tea. It's covered up and it's got the little stick thing, spool inside of it. But I don't even want that now because I have her hair on my goddamn hand. Blonde. Now that's some messed up stuff, right? See what I mean? So that must my day must gonna be bad. I don't know. I'm gonna try to turn it around. But good morning to everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna say this and start over again because now I am traveling. He has those indictments. When those indictments dropped down on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, there was no time for play, right? None. Absolutely none. Not an ounce of it. But, the YouTube sector out here, we all continue to play with it, even myself, where I would critique comically on things that I hear. Didn't mean no harm about it. There's also a certain reason why I had made a choice to not be so in debt, so involved with the case, right? I have here, I have a very imperative, important lifestyle in my responsibility. So once I got a look at everybody out here that was available to put themselves in a position to attempt again to help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, that made me smile. That made me happy. I was like, okay, he got this. You know what I can do? When the time comes and you have time, you can help bring people together to do walks and stuff like that. So I had made up my mind to come with the girls over here on the channel and let's go out and walk with the time and the resources and things like that. So that was that part. So then I sat back, coming up here now on 2 years, and I watched, I'm not going to even say you guys, I watched a whole nother episode of bullshit play out on Mr. Robert Sylvester County. That's when I turned on the computer, and the majority of my commentary was about book 'em this and book 'em that and book 'em this and book 'em that. They say when the spirit sends you a sign, you take that first sign. You don't second guess nothing. Second guessing truly gets our ass in a situation that you shouldn't be in. You follow that first goddamn intuition that the spirit has sent. It's a collaboration of that computer. That's what came to me. And I watched and I watched I watched the first phases. I got the video, grabbed it from Facebook, shut my channel. He hit my channel. I got discouraged. I was like, you know what? I ain't got time for this stuff. So I deleted that Facebook channel. And of course, when you delete it, you can't retrieve all of your videos like that. At least I didn't know how to get them back. And I figured it would be too much time consuming and all of the paperwork. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not that person that fill out paperwork and attach my name to none of it. If I don't vote, why would I want my name attached to something like that? We are censors out here. That's how they know who we are, how we move, what part of a community that they put you in, how much your pay gonna be, and so on and so on, etc. At least I try to be 90% of it. I do. I know that I'm forced to have a social security card. I'm forced to have a birth certificate. I'm forced when I get to work that I got to fill out, and when I got that job, my form for my taxes and stuff like that. And that's about as far as it went with my life. I don't sign my name on a bunch of shit because you ain't gonna count me into nothing. I don't. I love the United States of America. I do. I love the freedom. I do. I don't like the rules and the regulations of your government. I don't like it. So that part may sound weird to you guys, but I choose to not participate in it because I'm not getting caught up in it, and I don't want to be accounted for as a goddamn a slave out here, because that's what they do with them. That's what they do with them. But let's move on, right? Because I don't have much time. So I watched him and I watched him. And I get it that a lot of people don't be, tuning in and tapping into all of these channels. Hold on. To see, who's who and what's what. But I put that shit out there. I put it out there. And I was hitting it dead on the nail, and I never, ever wavered on it. Ever. I stuck with what the heck my stomach and my heart was telling me. I knew it. I knew it all the time, but it gets even worse. It gets even fucked up, to tell y'all the truth. It really does. I'm gonna try not to curse, but like I say, I woke up on the wrong side of the goddamn bed today, and I'm a little bit annoyed, a little bit of pissed, a little bit of sadness. My emotions of, boy, it's raging this morning, but I got to turn that attitude around, because walking up in this building, these people are not going to get what I'm feeling today. I'm going to put my smile back on, because I don't like to take the troubles that I have or what I feel onto other people. That's not fair. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I watched it. I kept seeing it. Phases 1, phases 2. I actually messaged phases, and I was like, dang, you believe this dude, man? I don't know phases. You believe this dude? Phases, nah. But it's her show. She running the show, and to get the messages out. Let him tell his stuff. Phases 3, I'm watching. Phases 4. After that, the shows just kept going on and on and on and on and on and on. And I'm watching this shit. Unfucking believable ass shit. Didn't take me but a goddamn one episode to know something was shaking. Something was shaking, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I only feel that all of the individuals that came out to help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, there was nothing wrong with riding solo. It was nothing wrong with really reaching out to the real people, so that you couldn't find yourself caught up in a situation that was hard to get yourselves up out of a situation. That's what I was like, why? Why? I did it. I don't know nobody. But I did it. I came out here on my own. Hey, girls, let's walk. Hey, girls, I looked up everything on the computer. I'm looking at. I talk on my own. I formulated on my own. But because somebody shined, somebody was saying that they was this and they was that, and nobody did 100% fact checks on this shit. We just gonna roll with it. We gonna roll with it and put yourselves in the situations that's fucked up. I got one question, though. I don't even hear that got entangled in this shit. Tell him you sorry. That's the only goddamn thing that needs to be on this paper, and that's the only thing that I really see at this moment that needs to happen, is that you sorry. Because it's a lot of people that needs to be saying that they sorry to this man and nothing else and nothing more. But you sorry. You sorry. Because I wonder what he would say. I wonder if he is this forgiving person that everybody says that he is. And at this point, he just may be. But I'm thinking that he may be that way because he really don't know the whole truth about everything. He probably just getting pieces and pieces. I'm even talking about his goddamn attorneys. Say you sorry. Say you sorry because Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly actually got fucked 3 times from what I could see in a major butt fuck ass style. That's all I'm saying. In a major butt fuck ass style. We can clean it up. It can be cleaned up and all of this stuff, and I get that. But here's what puzzles me about this shit. And I'm pretty sure everybody's saying, oh well, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You'll wait till the fourth quarter for it to come. But guess what? The damages are done. The damages are done. We're going to wait till the aftermath. We're going to sit here and wait until the new attorneys, hopefully and prayfully and pray it up that they get it right, that they can redo everything that YouTube fucked up, that the Lifetime fucked up, that the indictments fucked up on this man. We just gonna put all of this in one man's goddamn lap, along with Nicole, to undo some fucked up shit that didn't even have to happen to this man. That's what's crazy about this shit. I slept on this shit for 5. I slept horrible, and I don't go to sleep with a lot of stuff laid on my mind. Where's his letters at saying that you sorry? Because it's a lot of people that owes him that. I'm sorry. Because that man don't really, really, really know the whole truth of everything. He don't. That boy sat over there and has done so much. And all the entertainees, I'm going to say the entertainees, which is the people in the subsection, all they get to hear is, oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to happen. He going to get his day. We going to get this. Oh, he going to get his. And ain't a goddamn thing happened to nobody out here but Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's it. Maybe it is coming down the pipeline. Maybe so. Maybe so. But you wait till the fourth quarter. Wait till the fourth quarter. As y'all put it, the fourth quarter. I don't even know what the fourth quarter is. I don't even know what the fourth quarter fucking is out here on this shit. Some goddamn shit people make up and anything, then we run with it. This man got more quarters than the fourth quarter to go through because it's a lot of people that owes Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly nothing but a goddamn I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna truly admit to a part of the acting play that you part that they did in this play. Nah, they ain't gonna tell it all. We only just gonna see it all and hear it all out here on the YouTube thing. I woke up sad, y'all. I woke up really, really sad. Really, really sad. That letter that was talked about, and everybody out there knew that my goddamn profile name was entered in that letter. Nobody had nothing to say. That still didn't stop nothing. That didn't even shake it up out here either. Fucking legal letter. Wannabe legal fucking letter. They got one papoose entered in it. Don't, wasn't that enough of the joking right there? Wasn't that enough of the joking part of it? Nope, still not enough. All of that shit about the baby with Rashonda and all that stuff, that still wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. We let it go on and on and on and on. And the Constitution of the United States of America says, we are the people. We are the people. And we still can't even show what we are the people are. We still can't show it. We can't come together to knock down the weakest fucking link so that it was not able to get to this level of damages. That's crazy, right? Money gone. Can't do this. Your word ain't bond. Can't do this. It got fucked up. It got really, really fucked up. I won't even talk about this no more in this sense of an attitude that I have anymore because I seen it and I said it all. This doesn't change my way of what I feel about, for the most part, some of the people out there because they have changed some of their ways. And I pray that their ways have changed very, very truthfully and very, very honestly coming to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I still see some little snake bites. I see those, but I get it. They comical like mine, you know. So that part I can understand and I can overlook that, right? There's still some snake bites out here that I see, and I chuckle with them. I'm like, okay, that was funny, but this ain't even no game no more. This shit ain't for play no more. Nope, 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 not at all. We sit out here, all of you entertainees, you subs. It's way more and more and more. It was so many people out here. They in their private groups, and so much has been said. So much has been sent to these uh, uh, let go attorneys, dismissal, withdrawn attorneys. It was so much, you guys, so much. Those attorneys owe Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly an apology. They owe him an apology. I mean, like a big one, like a real goddamn big one, you guys. And the crazy part about it is that they was his attorneys for coming up, what, almost 2 years, right? Almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. You got half of the people out here saying, no, we got to get rid of him. You got half of the people saying that you wanted him to stay and and carry on with the situation. But we are the people. We are the people of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's voice out here on when something just not right. So it would have taken every single body on one accord to make that damn noise. They could have been gone. But you know what they were doing? Sitting out here, getting themselves involved with normal, regular citizens out here that didn't even have a fight. Didn't even have a goddamn bone in this fight as a dog. Just injected themselves in so much. The attorneys failed him when they started picking up them phones and speaking to internet people. They fucked up then. They fucked up then. Because all of us out here, including me, had I written, which I didn't have no interest in it. Didn't have no interest in calling them or none of that shit at all, sending them absolutely nothing. It was their job to do right. And I tell you this, because I'm at the point where I know that this all begins way above us with these elite peoples. And if you're up under an elite and you're signed on board with elite, it also brings you protection of what you do at your job. There's nothing that was going to happen to them because all they had to do was follow the goddamn orders out here anyway. But we as the people, all you have to do is just sit back. Everything is about time and preparation. You just can't jump like that as soon as you see something. You got to time it and you got to prepare it. But everybody out here start jumping at things, jumping at things. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I got to do this. I got to send a letter to this. It's called compile. Compile your evidence. Time it. Now prepare it. As we as one could have dropped a fucking bombshell out here and killed this shit all at once. But everybody got to be somebody, and I get that. We got to be acknowledged, and we got to stand in the spotlight, and we got to be known, and I got to lead this, and I got to do this, and I got to be this person, I got to be this person. With Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, he needed a true, enormous team. He needed a true, enormous team. And as the team formulate, it would have been very, very easy to have gotten rid of the snakes, the deceivers, the liars. You know why? Because they wouldn't have wanted to fit in the enormous we group. It would have been so easy. They wouldn't have wanted to fit in because that's not what they came to do. It would have been so easy. I'm sad this morning, you guys, but I got to turn that around. I got to turn it around today because I know by faith that I walk, Mr. Kelly going to be all right. But he is due old a whole bunch of unsorries because it's a lot of people. A lot of people. It's a lot of people out here on the YouTube street. That has done some deceiving and some conniving and some lying and you name it. When it comes to Mr. Robinson Fescali, he's older than an apology. He's truly older than an apology. It is. But that boy sat and all he did was just gave away since 2019 a whole bunch of tipsters, like just snake bites and everything. But no, everybody wanted to continue to laugh. At one point, shit, I almost felt like the idiot, y'all. I almost felt like the damn idiot, to tell you the truth. I really did. It's like, you know what, pal? Shit, they believe, they ride, they ride with them. They ride with them. And I have to be honest, because like I say, it's when you group up and all that stuff, it's when your tongue has to go higher. It's when your thoughts and stuff has to take a fold. Well, mine don't take a fold. And I'm going to tell you when it changed for me, when I start really shutting up or whatever. And I have to be honest with myself. And it is because when I had Big Marshall come at me, right? Big Marshall, he's telling Booker, man, who is this girl? You got to shut her down, man. You what in the hell? That started to discourage me, right? Because I was like, okay, well, am I the only one seeing this type of stuff or what, right? That pissed me off. That was back in 2019. That was in 2019. Big Marshall was doing that, shutting me down. Go get her, man. He telling old boy, go get her. Who is she, man? Man, she talks too much, man. She's doing this, she's doing that. But at that time, I truly believe somewhere that that's when those back end as groups was going on, right? So I'm pretty sure if Big Marshall knew that I was out here talking too much and it was making everything uncomfortable and nobody was liking what I was saying because you were feeling like that I was telling on people or whatever. But you know what? I'm going to finally fucking admit it. Subliminal, I fucking was. I fucking was. I was calling everybody's fucking black hand. You motherfucking right. I was because of the way people were moving. And that's what I said when I said it back in 2019. Move right, I'll shut the fuck up. Move wrong, I'm going to keep fucking talking out here. And that's what I did. But Big Marshall now, he's cool. Allegedly, he's moved on. He's away from what everybody like to call is, the little snake bites and the snake man and shit like that, right? So, but I'm thinking, I'm like, well, okay, but he was in a group, and then Sibbo was in a group, and then Sylvia was in a group, and then Rand and them, all of these people were in these groups, right? So if Marsha knew who and what I was saying, I was like, well, I just asked myself, well, I wonder how come Sylvia and Randa and Sibbo and all the rest of them, like, nobody knew, but I got past that part. But watching how they was working with him, it shut me down because now I was like, well, okay, let's Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly support his other support team or whatever. So if they are working with him, everything must be okay. So I kind of moved back off of it just a little bit. I didn't want to continue to keep up what I was doing when you had like almost a majority of people that was rocking with him. So if everybody was rocking and everything, it kind of gives you that minute of second guess. And I hated that I was put in a position where I had to second guess, but at the same time, that's that level of, okay, well, respect it. Respect it, Pat. Move on. All you can do now is just continue to just critique now and just laugh at what he said. Because I had respected a lot of people, movements out here. Step back, let it be. So that's what I did. That's what I did. And we always say, well, what if things could have been different? As I sit here and say, what if it could have been a lot different? It could have been a lot different because I was putting it out there. I was putting it out there. Now I'm talking to Mr. Kelly, though, not to you guys. I was putting it out there, Kelly. Yeah, I was putting it. My eyes was wide open, Mr. Kelly. Yep, it was wide open, but Pat wasn't taking serious. Mm-mm. Because she's comical and she likes to stay happy and she likes to, smile and she likes to laugh and things like that. But I slept fucked up last night, y'all, because it's the first time ever that something like this has weighed on my heart. I am able now to go over and listen to Sylvia and laugh and listen to Randa. I'm able to do that now because they both have came out and said a whole bunch of things of that they hated that they had gotten themselves into. So that part of me is at rest, and I do have that little bit of smile. Like it took some time. So I'm learning to accept that, about them. So I'm trying to learn now who they really are with their personalities and their good heart is what I'm trying to learn. But I'm not nobody to learn it. But I feel like if I'm gonna be on YouTube and I want to, come over and just to hear their commentary about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Sylvia, that is, because Randa has always stated that she doesn't do her commentary. It's not about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Then I want to be sitting there with a true heart. I want to be sitting there with an open mind. I want to be sitting there knowing that, okay, okay, you're on the right road now, right? Because I'm not that person. I don't fail my heart. I don't lie to my heart, and I sure in the fuck don't lie to my mind. I'm not gonna sit anywhere behind anybody that my heart feels that something is still not right with the person. So you guys have seen me sitting over there, and that's because my heart and my gut now, and Sylvia doing what she is doing and talking and came out and trying to tell her stories. My heart and my gut now is at the point where, okay, I feel that she is on the right track now. I feel that she is 100% away from Bookham. And I'm just gonna continue to pray on that. I'm gonna continue to pray on that, and I surely hope that that's the way it is, because I know my mouth and I know how I am, and I ain't no kin to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly nor his family. Don't know him. Don't know nobody out here. But the minute Sylvia fall off, I promise y'all, Sylvia gonna be in some subliminal ass commentary coming over here from One Papoose. So I'm trusting her right now. Run with this. Do what's right. He needs people out here that's going to do what's right by him. The only thing that puzzles me, and this is my third thing, that's where Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has 3 times people fucked up on him, is that he's still the only one. He's still the only goddamn one. And that's so damn puzzling to me. It's puzzling to me, and I'm sure a lot of people out here, is that how? How is it that every day, with all of this stuff that everybody has, even right now with his previous attorneys, right? How is it that they are easily to just walk away with all of the stuff that everybody knows? How? How is it? Why isn't it that it's a we the people case against these people that done so bad to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? Why? I don't get that part. Everybody wants to sit on a lot of things. I don't have anything. I don't record. I don't write letters. I don't send nothing down there to them. I don't want to talk to them. They're not my attorneys. I don't pay them. But there is a lot of things that can be done to shut it down, other than everybody just wants to run their mouths. And we run their mouths and run their mouths. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? What are you going to do? Crazy, right? Shit is real, real wild. But my heart and my gut now has finally come to align with each other. Like, okay, go on, run what you're gonna run, Sylvia, and do what you gotta do. Long as it stays pure and it is meant for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I rock. I have to say that I rock. I'll be in the chat rooms and stuff like that, because Pap don't go by evil indoors. Nope, not at all, not at all. But to sit here and watch how long Bookham was able to run this damn game is crazy as hell. I mean, and he ran it for a long time. Even the point where with cousin Levi and all of them. See, it was entertaining to us. We all sat out here and we wanted all of the entertaining part of it, the intellectual conversations and all of that stuff, entertainment, because we wanted to hear what was going on in the stories and people breaking it down, and it was very entertaining, very entertaining. The crazy part of us being entertained, we were all sitting out here being entertained by nothing but fucking crooks and criminals. Crooks and goddamn criminals. Liars and thieves. That's who entertained us. Crooks, criminals, liars, and fucking thieves. And people that were setting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up from the YouTube aspect of it. Because you still got that whole Lifetime aspect of it too. You still got that part. When the presidency movie dropped with Shabazz, and Shabazz clearly said on that phone call with Drunken Larry. Drunken Larry asked him, man, why you ain't called me, man? I'm the truth. I got it. What did Shabazz says? Man, I ain't fucking with no feds. And you never did. You never seen him do it. You never seen him come over there on the panel. You never seen him come talk a bunch of shit. He didn't have no intellectual conversations with them or nothing. He moved the fuck on. He had a career to do. He's a movie fucking whatever shit that he does. Films movie, write books and all that type of ass shit, right? But with all of these names that was being called out, and as much as we went on year after year and watched how people move, it don't take but a split second for you to move the fuck away from them. That was it. Oh no, can't fuck with him. But it went on for a whole year. That man said, ain't fucking with no feds. And they laughed and chuckled about it, right? Shabazz laughed at the shit, but he never did, because he meant that shit. But it's okay for all of the crooked people, the liars and the thieves and stuff like that, to come out to tell you guys, oh, it's okay to have an intellectual conversation. It's okay to sit around for this type of dialogues and shit. Yeah, okay. You don't mix a snake. You don't mix a snake up with the alligator. You don't mix certain fucking animals together. It just don't work. One gonna eat the other one up. Just don't work that way. Just don't work that way. And if animals know better, how the fuck does humans don't know better? That's what puzzles me. That's why a lot of people get fucking dogs, because they smart as hell. That's why people get animals. They smart as fucking hell. All we got to do is follow and listen and act the same way that they kind of act. They know what territory to go in. They know what to eat. They know all that shit. They know that shit. They know who to listen to. They know all of that shit. But we out here just fucked up. I sit here and watch this shit play out for almost 2 fucking years, coming up July 12th. Yeah. Now it's fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm gonna blow your mama house up, and fuck your kids, and all of this shit, and all of that shit. When this shit could have been resolved, because if you don't give them any attention, That would have stopped the whole goddamn game plan. But no, everybody wanted to talk and group up and laugh and have some hunky dory goddamn intellectual fun off of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case. Off of his case. Not another case. Yeah, I could have got another goddamn case to run it on. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I have that document. I have that paper. Been at the damn paper, but wasn't nothing said about that. I laughed at the shit too. This nigga went and put a one papoose on the goddamn paper, and y'all think that I could take something like that seriously? Seriously? Knowing good goddamn well that I ain't have shit to do with none of this shit and calling nobody or nothing. If it's easy for a person to take you and implement you into some shit, knowing they know that you ain't got shit to do with it, that person ain't no shit. Get the fuck away from them. Period. You ain't shit. So I woke up sad, y'all. Mr. Kelly is due a bunch of letters that just needs to say, I apologize. Because he don't know the whole truth. Not all of it. You can bet he don't know all of this shit that went down out here on this YouTube street. Nah, he don't. He don't. I'm trying to turn my sad face into a happy face as I get ready to go into this building, because I don't bring my attitudes up in here. Even if I got to fake it to fucking make it. I'm happy. I'm happy. This man got hit 3 times. 3 big major goddamn ways. The indictment, the Lifetime movie, and fucking YouTube fucked him up right now. So the only thing they could do is hope that hit these new attorneys that they got it. Hope they got it. It's sad that they had to come out here now to try to clean up all this bullshit, all these goddamn letters, all these goddamn phone calls and recordings and all of this goddamn shit. They got to try to clean up all this goddamn shit to win this case for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. They got to try to clean this shit up. And I'm sure that they don't even get paid for this shit. I'm going to say this too before I go. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly hired, when the last thing that I heard him say is that he loved his fans. He loves his supporters. He truly loves his fans. I heard him say this with my own ears and nobody else. And I did hear him say that he didn't need any help like that, like the way that everybody is so pressed about getting him this help. Now, I ain't the smartest fucking creature on fucking earth, but I ain't the dumbest either. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has a new an attorney that came aboard over here with Nicole and what's the other guy named? Tim or Tom, whatever his name is, the one with the crazy name, Farinella or something like that, right? I've done my research on Mr. Konenik. Mr. Konenik. I've looked him up. The man has ran several cases, you guys. He's Bronx. He's Bronx native. He's a ex-Bronx native over there. A lot of different cases. So far I've read 2 case logs that he was on. I'm going to read the rest of them too. He's got quite a few of them out there, right? And from the type of cases that he has taken, my intuition tells me that this attorney here takes his cases based on him getting paid, right? Because I'm going to go into the money part of it, right? He doesn't appear to be an attorney that will take a case without being paid. Okay? I see the paperwork where he has actually signed his name on there saying that he's going to be Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's attorney alongside, I'm sorry, I had a phone call, alongside Nicole and Farinella, as their name is weird, you guys. I'm sorry. So that tells me if he took on this case and he signed his name on there, He wasn't really worried about no money or somewhere he's already been paid. Already been paid. I get it though that everybody wants to help out and do this and do that. I don't think that this man would have took this case on not knowing that he would probably have to file himself some new motions and everything. That costs money. I'm pretty sure in my heart that that's taken care of already because he wouldn't have took on this case. Uh-uh. So it is what it is, but no attorneys takes on a case not at that level of what they are in their career without being paid, not even having the retainer even paid on it. Some of them, and maybe he might be one of them, then took on this case by saying, you know what, I don't give a damn about the money, I'm going to help this man. Maybe he might be that way. But I know for a fact, ain't no attorney taking on no case without even a retainer fee being dropped. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, he said he got it. He said, I got this. All he needed was the love and the support out here, you guys. That's what he needed. The love and the support. And for everybody to get along while he goes through this duration of this setup crap that they're putting on him. That's all he said. He said, trust him. Trust it. That's what he said. Trust it. We couldn't even do that right. We can't even do that right. Well, gotta have money going over here, money going over here, money going over here, money going over there. Money, 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 money. Well, I don't know. And look what happened to that. That got all fucked up. That got all fucked up. Huh? Couldn't even do that shit right. Couldn't even do that shit right. So much has happened. So much damage has been done. So much damage. But that usually happens when everybody want to be somebody, want to be somebody to be somebody. Shit like that happens, you know? Oh, it happens. It's going to come a point now where some of the people out here, and I'm not giving advice, you guys, I'm just stating my opinion on it. It's just my opinion. You got to stop focusing on them. You got to stop giving them the goddamn attention that they're warring out here, that they're warranting out here. You got to stop. You make them relevant. You make their words get louder. You do. You make them louder. Keep debating with them. You make their words continue to flow in the atmosphere. If they don't have nobody to talk to, they don't have nobody to rebuttal back, if they don't have nobody to debate with, they'll shut the fuck up. Yes, I got my 8 sugars. I'm looking in the chat right now. I got my 8 sugars. I do, Cotton, but I promise you, Cotton, I have this here sugar, and then I have a small little Coke twice a week. So that's about as much sugar as I eat. I'm not a big condiment girl at all. So I can imagine, you know, if I choose to get married one day and settle down, that my husband is going to have a problem that there's no salt and pepper on the food. I'm not a big seasoned girl. A lot of us don't even read the labels on the seasons that we grab off the shelves to season our food. Well, a lot of your damage control that you're putting in your bodies also come from your season as well. It does. Look it up. If you ain't cutting up, you know, fresh green peppers and no fresh carrots and stuff like that, and you one of them type of people that's in there grabbing all of that, shaking stuff to shake on your pork chops or on your salads and all this. I don't even put all that shit in my salad. I just get a fresh chopped salad. I might cut up a few cucumbers in it. I'm good to go. That's it. A lot of people don't read your labels on your salad dressings and stuff. It's your condiments. The condiments out here plays almost a good 40% of your fat intake. But a lot of people don't know, they don't read it. Oh, this tastes good. Put some of this on that. So I promise you, Cotton, you have my word on it. I don't intake that much sugar. I know 8 sugar sounds like a lot, and everybody be laughing at me, when I 8 sugars, yeah, and I don't stir it, Cotton. So it actually sits to the bottom of the cup. So then when I want to have a second cup of tea and I add some water to it, then I will stir it up just to sweeten up the fresh water that I put in there. But uh-uh. Mm-mm. I'm very, 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 you know, it's, I'm very, very conscious, about my health right now because I'm not young. No, I'm not young, girl. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, you guys. Hashtag free R. Kelly. Good morning to you guys. But I have to get ready to go. But so much has been done. Start writing your letters about you're sorry. Tell Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly if you were out here and done intertwine yourself and you done some things that wasn't right and you knew it wasn't right, and now that you have realized all of the things that was wrongfully done, on if you played a part of it or if you did something or whatever, take time and tell him you're sorry. I'm sure he would want to hear that. So that way you can allow him to show you that he's this forgiving person that he says he is. I think that needs to be done. Tell him you're sorry because it's so much that has been done out here. And you know the crazy part, because I am who I am, I'm not going to apologize for none of these people out here. I'm not going to apologize to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly for these people doings and shit like that. I'm not going to do it. Nope. I'm just going to continue to walk by faith and sight with him and ride with his back spiritually and know that he got this. He got this. He said to trust before, when he made that last talking that he could do, he said to just trust. And trust is what I do. And you can trust it by sitting your asses down and stop intertwining yourselves into so much shit that he probably don't even need your ass in it. That's the crazy part about it. The more people in it, the more compromising and the more confusing you make it. You don't know what that man has planned. You don't know his moves or none of that. Only he's supposed to know that with his attorneys. That's it. I'm sure some things have been helpful. I'm sure some things have been helpful. But at this point, I can say ain't truly shit. Nothing has been helpful if you got his previous attorneys that withdraw from the case. Fucked it all up. Because they was fucked. Well, they was allegedly messed up. You know what I'm saying? They were allegedly messed up people. So, and then they got more involved with the other messed up people. And then, letters and then money and then this and then that and then this and then that. And everybody's calling and everybody got their different story, interpretation about who is who and who is who and who is who. And it's fucked everything. Every goddamn thing got fucked up. That's crazy. Peace be still. That's what it says. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly needed peace right now and love. The rule of the thumb was just peace be still. Sit the fuck down. Let that man work with his goddamn attorneys this go around. Let them do the work. Let them do the work. Drunken Larry done did all of this fucking damage out here. But yet then, it was entertaining to watch Bookham sit up over there with them and visit and go eat burgers and shit, and cousin Levi come and do some shit and all of this stuff, and everybody was still just with them. I just don't get that. I just nobody, nobody could stand up and be like, "Fuck that! I ain't talking to these motherfuckers no more." They can't talk back if you don't rebuttal. If nobody was listening to them, if nobody gave them the goddamn attention to anything, they wouldn't have even got this goddamn far. Not at all. Not at all. Good morning, DJ. Good morning. DJ, you still mad at me? You better not be mad at me, nigga. I'm only a hop, skip, jumping away. Heard you coming to Chirac, allegedly. Let me come down there and fuck you up, too. We can get it. You want to get it? You want this? You want some of this? Huh? Huh, DJ? Now knock that shit off your goddamn shoulder. You already know who's the fuck is who out here. Pay no attention to how I speak. You ought to know how I speak by now. You ought to know. We've been out here 2 fucking years. You ought to know. If it ain't meant, then you know it wasn't meant. You know. You know. That's the part that pissed me off about you, though, DJ. You know. You know. You knew. You know how I talk. You should know how the fuck I talk by now. That's what's fucked up. That's what's fucked up, dude. But you have to allow me to run my fucking theories how I run them. Don't mean that I'm poking every motherfucker, DJ. Doesn't mean that shit. You just gotta listen. I know some shit may come out all ironically fucked up. I get that. You just gotta listen to me. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. The damage has been done long fucking time ago. All these damn back motherfucking groups and shit going on and this or that and this or that. Oh, that goddamn boy was over there fucked up when he sat there and merged some motherfucking one papoose in a motherfucking document. The fuck for what? What you gonna tell the goddamn attorneys in the document? This bitch over here sits over here and just laughs and comically say some shit? Yeah, no. You know, I don't call no motherfucking attorneys. I ain't got time. It ain't my job. Ain't my job. My only job that I gave myself, that I inserted myself into, was to stand for Mr. Robert Sylvester Cowley. That was it. He hired his attorneys. And it's a good thing that, you know, some of the stuff start coming out about them. So to give Mr. Kelly an idea of what was going on. But I'm going to stand on this and I don't give a fuck who get mad, dog. Wasn't no different than what the fuck Don Russell was telling everybody. But nah, Bookham came out to try to be a little bit more persuasive to tear Don Russell down. Yep, him and a few more other people. Few more other people did that shit. Yeah, few more other people. But I'm going to have to tell you this. And like I said, outside of him getting himself into trouble and all of that shit, I'm still going to rock him. I'm still going to motherfucking rock Don fucking Russell until the outcome of it. And I have always said if Don Russell had come out to be doing some things that is against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, him as well will reap what the fuck he sowed. That's just the rule out here. That's the number one spiritual goddamn rule out here. Do wrong, you'll reap what you sow. You'll reap what you sow. Now, all of these people out here that done did some wrong for doing from the beginning, all in the back street, in these private chats, and they done did this, and I get it. We repent. We repent. I get that shit. God ain't done. God ain't done. You know how he ain't done? Because you don't know when that day is coming. And right now, we ain't seen nobody really go through it, have you? Everybody's still the goddamn same. So that tells me that he ain't came quite yet. See, because God is a time in preparation himself, spirit. That's a spirit that works on time and preparation. So you can do all the repenting, all the I'm sorries and forgive me and all of that. That he will do. Okay. All right, sister. All right, brother. I'll give you another shot at this shit. Oh, but you still gonna get that ass tap. You still gonna get that ass tap. Don't think that shit ain't. That shit is gonna happen. We just don't know when. You don't know what. You don't know how. We know who. We know who gonna do it. Time and preparation. That's how God moves. It ain't on your time. because you said you were sorry and forgive me, Lord, and it's going to be, and I know that. Okay, now go on with your life. All you got to do is sit and wait for the rapture because it's coming. It's motherfucking coming. That's exactly why you got to just do right. You don't have to do all of that. See, I don't have to wake up. I don't, it's very rarely that I wake up to say, forgive me, Lord. It's very rarely. When I wake up, I get to say, thank you, Jesus. Because I don't do shit wrong. Because I know how he worked. I know how he worked. Take your life, put an illness on you, take a loved one. Hell, you can be walking down the street and your goddamn leg will break on you. You don't know how that spirit works. They say that he's a mysterious God. And that's enough right there to scare the shit out of y'all asses, because it scares me. Now imagine him saying he mysterious. Mysterious means that you don't fucking know. And if I don't know something of what one's God is capable of doing, I'm scared as hell. I'm going to do right all the way from the goddamn beginning. Now, some of my wrong that I might do, it might be about a nigga. I might just tell a nigga, fuck you, get the fuck out of my car, some shit like that. I don't know if I need to be like, forgive me, God, or some stuff like that, but I be quick to, it's a little bit different with that, okay? It's a little bit different on that, but see, hurt people. Oh, you gonna get it. You gonna get that work. I don't give a damn how pretty you smile, how long your nails, how well you step in them stilettos. I don't give a fuck if you rocking abs or if you got the best goddamn wig on. God don't care about that shit. I don't care. I don't care if you can read every scripture in the Bible. Do wrong. Do wrong. And watch that mysterious ass whooping touch you. I'm happy. I slept bad, y'all. And I just wanted to get that off. But I've been saying that shit from day one. From day one. From day one. I heard his apology. I heard it, right? But the truth be told, he ain't done shit to me and I ain't done shit to him. My shit just been comical over here. I ain't done shit to him but laugh at the shit he does. He ain't done shit to me but came back and tried to talk about some damn teeth and some hair and some this and some that. I don't give a fuck about that symbolical ass bullshit. That shit don't break me. That shit don't break me. So he didn't owe me an apology. No, not at all. Go on. Continue with your life. I don't have to reap what the fuck I sold out here. 'Cause I ain't done shit. I ain't done a motherfucking thing. Nope, nothing but try to bring good people together to support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's the only thing that I've done. Have I seen it all? Have I heard most of it all? Absolutely freaking right. But I don't go to bed with that shit on me. Dust that monkey off your goddamn shoulder. Dust that fucking monkey off your shoulder. But all of these people out here now, I'm telling you, all the way back from these backstreet goddamn ass group chats and public announcements of this shit and hooking up with this shit. And I get it. You find out on who he is and get the fuck away from or whatever. But you owe Mr. Kelly an apology. I don't give a fuck how y'all put it. Because Mr. Kelly, he don't know about all this shit. The only shit that people be writing at men or whatever, and I meant this shit, right? I meant this shit here today. You only writing him to tell him, good stuff, to convince him, to show him that I'm on your side. I got your back. We doing this out here for you. We got you. But if you done did some shit, all the way back from last year, I don't give a fuck who you was with. I don't give a fuck who you thought you can trust. I don't give a fuck how it played out. My heart is saying this is what needs to be done. You gotta tell them that you apologize. You're sorry. Tell them the part that you played in. Let him make that decision on who he wants to continue to love and have by his side. Stop telling on everybody else. Tell him what you done. This goes for everybody. If you done some shit that you knew wasn't, and I knew it wasn't right to do, you want to confess, because they say that Mr. Kelly is anointed. They say Mr. Kelly is carrying some of that goddamn spirit in him too, like the way Jesus has. That's what they say out here. That's what the word on the curb is. Yeah. You might want to confess it to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly if you continue to want him to love and believe and trust who you are. I believe that he is owed that. I truly fucking do. Stop covering up all this shit out here, because the man don't know it all. He don't know it all. He only knows the little good stuff that y'all sending him. And I get it is to keep his spirit up, but sometimes he's gonna have to get hit with what's really, really, really going on, so that way he can know how to deal with that part too. Because if he don't, he is gonna continue to be fooled out here. You're fooling him. You're steady fucking with his mind. You're steady fucking with his energy. You're fucking with his soul, the anointed soul. That's what you're doing, and it don't look good. It don't look good. So with me, I'm okay with everybody. I'm truly okay with everybody. I can sit with Randa now and laugh my ass off. I can sit with Sylvia as she continues to dig up the information and do what she does over there, right? But your souls ain't clean yet until you come all the way clean. This man, he needs to know at some point. I'm sorry. He needs to know. If you riding and you dying and you got this man back and all of this stuff, everything like he say, if this goes even for Bookham. You say you with him. You trying to turn it around, Bookham. You want to be this person now. You want to be this person. And write him and tell him all the shit that you did. Stop telling what every other motherfucker done did. Tell him what the fuck you done. Tell him what yourself, not just Bookham. I'm talking about all individuals out here. Every motherfucking body. Everybody. Every motherfucking body that know that they stuck their hand in some shit by even means of not knowing, and it ended up being wrong, and it helped damage control. You helped with the damage control all the way from last year. All that shit with the attorneys and sending this and doing that. Yeah, you mean, that's what you need to fucking confess to. Because right now, you're still fooling. You're still attempting to try to fool him. A smile ain't gonna just do it. I don't think that that's just gonna heal the process. I really don't. I don't know. I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna walk through this door because I got to change my attitude around, because I'm a happy person. I'm a happy person. I'm a happy person. I like to laugh, but I like good people too. I like good people. I like really, really, really good people. It's okay for us to laugh. But all of this now, confession and shit and and all this stuff on, this ain't where it needs to be. If you fuck Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, shout out to Nobody Anythings. I watched her, you know, go around the the jail over in New York City over there yesterday, and she's candles and people were in her chat and sitting with her, and I sat and I watched and everything. I didn't type in the thing because to me that was a time of moment of silence, what she did. So when you're doing something like that, you know, I peace be still, and that's what she did yesterday. So I did, you know, I know what peace be still is. And if you're showing something to that temperamental of what you were doing, and you got candles and things going for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I couldn't talk. You rest. Peace be still. You gotta rest it. Just rest it. That's it. But mad respect to her. Shout out to her. Shout out to her, you guys. Go and catch her video, you know, if you want. But shout out to her. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go. I guess I'll wait for some more entertainment today. Cause I need the laughs. So I guess, maybe DJ will come on and make me laugh. Cause I be sitting out there and I be cracking the fuck up. It is what it is. But Mr. Kelly is old. Some apologies. He really is. If this has come to the end of the road with everybody knowing who everybody is. Everybody know who everybody is now. Shouldn't be no goddamn big ass secrets anymore. But they can't survive. They can't survive if you don't give them the energy. If you don't rebuttal and all of that stuff, they can't survive. Talking to yourself is a motherfucker. You'll realize at some point you going fucking crazy. Ain't no who the fuck. I ain't got nobody to talk to. They'll shut the fuck up. They'll shut the fuck up. They will shut the fuck up. I'm a witness to it. I'm a witness to it. It happened. I'm a witness to that shit. You do it, shut the fuck up. Y'all go have a good day. Y'all go press DJ to come live and give us some jokes and stuff for today because he would been in a serious debacle with his debate the other day. I don't know. Shout out to him on that. I couldn't do that. I ain't doing no shit like that. It's like ain't no sense of arguing with somebody who got their mind made up. Ain't no sense of debating with them. You ain't changing they motherfucking mind. You ain't changing they motherfucking mind. Shit. Mm-mm. It only makes sense if you're working with someone who you know I can change this person's mind. I can change their thought. I can get them now to see where I'm going with this to, hey, love on them some R. Kelly. All them other people that you done been over there and you done hug with over there, you know about over there, and you done kicked it over there, and you done It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. Oh yeah. Yep. But I'm here. I'll say it again. I'm here to continue to support Sylvia on her journey with pushing out a lot of the information and stuff like that. I'm here. I'm here to listen to her as she rebuttals a lot of the information out there for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, as long as with myself. I'm going to continue to be pushing stuff out there. You got lots of channels out here that is going to continue to push a lot of stuff out there, you guys. A lot of stuff out there. I'm here. I'm going to be rocking that Team Chaos until the fucking wheels fall off. I really am. But, there's a but. You better move right. You better move right. This goes for everybody because this shit now should be turning around. I'm going to call your shit on it. I'm going to call your shit on it. And I still love you. But I think that I'm going to call out some shit on it. So hopefully everybody move right. Move the fuck right when it comes to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm going to call that shit on that shit. And there's still a lot of more shit out here that's questionable. There's still a lot of shit that's questionable out here. But I think it's okay at some point to open up the wormhole and put a little bit of it in the wormhole. Not all of it, because you got to keep some of it out. Got to keep that weapon. Got to keep that little bit of it. But a lot of it, that shit in the wormhole. Get this shit together out here. Yep. All this, I hope that the new attorney is not the attorney where he's going to be allowing everybody in his fucking head. I truly do. I hope he be like, I don't need your help. I don't need this shit. I got everything that I possibly need right now to win this fucking case. He don't need no more add-ons. I hope he don't need no more fucking add-ons and all these phone calls. He don't need to be getting the phone calls about who this person is and this person is and who this person is, who this person motherfucking is. I think that this man probably had been doing his homework and following the case as well, because he probably wouldn't have took it on. See, all new people ain't gonna just jump into something where they don't know absolutely what the fuck is going on. He's an attorney. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has the biggest fucking case in the fucking nation right now. You best to believe that that man that sat and did his fucking homework. Probably done looked up all you motherfuckers too. He probably done looked you motherfuckers up already. Ain't no need to call here. Tell me, hey, well, you gotta watch out for so and so, so and so, and don't be getting connected to so and so, so and so. The man probably already motherfucking know all the goddamn people in your fucking ear and shit. And I hope he got his phone on automatic voicemail. Just don't never get the fuck through. Ain't nothing. What can you possibly do with this one over here that y'all ain't done with the other ones over there? Don't get his goddamn head, but nah, he looks like he's pretty strong-headed, he really does. I also hear that allegedly, from what I read a little bit, I read that the Nicole, I don't think she going nowhere. I don't think she going no goddamn well. She made it perfectly clear to Azriel and what's her goddamn girl name, Joy, that that I am Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's attorney. So I don't even think that none of those text messages and all that shit is going to be relevant to whatever. And I think that she is going to be staying on the case. Now all you people have to do is trust the system, like he told you. That's all he told you. He said trust the system. You don't even know if this was his whole goddamn plan. Nobody knows what Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's game plan is. Nobody out here knows. But everybody want to have a voice for him. Everybody want to talk for him. Everybody want to do this. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, this ain't his first time in there. He done been through this before. So I'm pretty sure 100% that he knows how people are going to move, what people are going to say, act, and all of that stuff. He done been through this before. That's how I know he got this shit. Because he done been through it. He done been through it. Shit ain't new to him. And you best to believe he ain't got the read and write to know how to maneuver around this shit. He ain't got to know it. He done been through it. He know it. He know the ins and the fucking outs of how all this shit is going to gameplay out. He know it. He know how to dodge it. He know how to dodge it. South side, right? South side. That nigga is, I'm sorry, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, that nigga is the same. He's a thug. He's a thug. He's a genuine, classy motherfucking thug. And if y'all don't trust him, you shouldn't be trusting no motherfucking body out here. I trust him. I trust his moves. I trust the way he chooses and to think of how he wants to do his people that he hired. I trust him. I trust who the fuck he chooses to talk to. I trust him. You have to trust him in order to trust anybody else. If you ain't trusting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly moves, to what he doing and believing in him, then why the fuck is you trusting anybody else out here? He come first. He come first. If he talking to you and if he doing this, then okay, I guess I have to talk to you doing this because I trust him first. So then that way, the other person can't be the fault for everything. Nah. This is Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Put y'all trust behind him. Not all these goddamn other people out here. I mean, because it has been some shit out here, though. It has been really been some shit. It really has. So, that's crazy. Y'all have a good day. I gotta go. I'm late for work, and I always run late for work one time with y'all because I like to vibe with y'all. So I take a hit. I get fired. I'm moving in with one of you motherfuckers out there. Me and Coda Bear and motherfucking dog. If I get goddamn lose my job, one of you motherfuckers, but I'm moving in. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm moving the fuck in. Yep. Oh, not with you though, DJ. You a fucking man. You probably over there horny than the motherfucker. I ain't moving in with your ass. I sleep in the car. DJ. You been single too motherfucking long. Hell no. You find your ass creeping in my goddamn room and bullshit. You still ain't moving in with you. Y'all have a beautiful day. I got to go. I done turned my little sadness is back up. I'm ready to rock and roll, y'all. Get on up out of here. Somebody come online so that I could do some laughing and shit like that and get on. But Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, He's old. He's old. He's old. Some apology letters. And that apology letter needs to only be about you if you have done some things that just was not right all the way from August of 2008. It ain't gonna help his case. It has nothing to do with his case at all. This is about repenting. This is about really asking him and to see if he would forgive you for the things that you have done, especially if a lot of people out here has stepped up to advocate for him in the right way. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that peace will be still until that major issue is resolved. And that's just how I feel. I woke up with that on my heart, y'all. I woke up with that on my heart. I plan to still rock and roll with people that I choose to rock and roll with out here as far as supporting their channels and things like that. You know, I don't get all of that support over here, and I'm okay with that because I'm not so in depth with it the way they are. I'm not that person that's coming out here to try to be this big leader. I'm not this person that I want you guys to see. I'm not gonna be in the front page of the newspaper and all of that stuff. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm just the person that comes on to vibe with you guys, to bring some laughter, to bring a little commentary of the news of what's going on. And we all get the goddamn news because everything that's real, that is real, not real in a sort of speak like real. We know for a fact that it's happening. I'm talking about like we see it visually real. It comes out in the fucking newspaper, comes on Google, comes online, you know, wherever. It's CBS, NBC, all the motherfuckers be telling you that shit. I will, Claudine, thank you, I will. But, yeah, my heart spoke to me this morning. And after quite a few shows that went on, there's quite a few people. It's even for Bookham. If Bookham is turning himself around, it's even for him. You turning yourself around and you trying to make right to get right, you know, and all that stuff, you need to write them. You need to tell them that you're sorry. You need to tell them what role you play. You need to tell them why you fucking played that motherfucking role. Yeah, you do. Oh, Felicia, I did. You know when I saw it, Felicia? Last night about, might have been 6 o'clock. Cause see, I don't. You know what, Felicia? You know how I miss them. I don't have my notifications or nothing on, so I don't be seeing. I don't be seeing them right at all. And then I rarely would use it. I'm so used to using my regular debit card, so it's very rare that I use it. So when, like last night, no, yesterday, I had to pay for the Prime membership, and that's the one with that, in with my YouTube things that goes on, the music and Streamlabs and Zoom and stuff like that. So that's when I saw it, Felicia. I thank you. I appreciate it. I thank you. 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 But that's when I saw it. When I actually clicked on it and I was like, oh, okay, the the Zoom came out and the music that I be playing online, which is, I'll tell that later. But those two payments came out and I was like, well, okay, then I scrolled down and I was like, oh, Felicia, thank you. So, but that's what the Cash App card is basically used for, Felicia. I don't use it for pretty much of my daily things. I use my regular cash card, debit card, but the Cash App card, everything is debited out for YouTube. It was your birthday. Well, what you giving me for your birthday? Did you give me a cake for your birthday? Can I get a birthday cake for your birthday? Can I get a... No, that's how I do them like that at work, Felicia, right? They be like, it's my birthday. I was like, what you brought me? What you bring me for your birthday? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. Many more. But that was your birthday, but you blessed me. You are so... That was so sweet. That was sweet. That's what's up, though. But it paid for the stuff on the channel, so it's all good. It's Char. Good morning. Good morning. Yep, y'all. Felicia is old now. She got older. Yep. I'm late as hell. I enjoyed you guys, but I must go. We're gonna have a ladies' night. I should be on tomorrow so that we can dance and turn up a little bit for Felicia if she shows up, if she's awake and if she's available. I don't mind. I be getting girl copyright claims. Oh, girl, the YouTube be tearing my when I promise y'all. YouTube be tearing me up. All damn near majority of my damn videos be right. Copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim. And that motherfucker be shut. I'm like, take the money, take the money, take the money, take the money. I don't care. You know why? Because I play the music for you guys and you guys support the goddamn channel. So I don't care about YouTube taking no goddamn money. Take the goddamn money. The people got to hear the music. That's what I be saying. But they don't shut my channel down. They just take the money. You got to pay the monetization of the people who actually music that it is, right? So good morning, Trigger. Good morning. So I don't care about that. You guys donate. YouTube, take it. Because I give it back to you guys. You want music? We play music. I don't give a shit about that shit. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I pay for the Zoom and I pay for all my other little stuff that I like to do on the channel. All the little graphic or whatever that shit is. I'm still learning it though. So I don't know. What cotton candy talk about my damn tea? I don't taste a lick of sugar in here. None, because it's all sitting on the bottom. Mm-mm. It's all right, Felicia. I'm gonna make your stomach hurt some more and some more and some more and some more and some more. And that's why I can sit over and watch DJ because DJ. I mean, I be cracking up. I be cracking up. I have to be honest. I like his comical shows. I do more so than I like his serious shows because he is more of a high spirited person, right? So his serious shows, I'd be like, okay, I'll have to catch the replay. I only want to see happy stuff. I want to see laughing stuff. I don't like all of the honest, the crazy, sad, and oh, come on, make me laugh, make me laugh. I'd be like, make me laugh. Because when said and done, and the dialogues and they're good and they could be informative, right? But then you have to ask yourself, like, especially when who it is, who's doing the dialogues, right? Like who's rebuttaling, who's what, right? And then it's like after you done heard it, 1,000 times, and I'm sitting like, you ain't getting through. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna convince it. You ain't gonna change the mind. You ain't gonna change the frame of thought of it. You ain't gonna do that's who these people ride with. That's who they ride with. They ride with. They ride with. So then it'd be like, okay, I'll catch the replay on that, and then I'll wait and wait and wait. I'm like, oh yes, he's doing something funny today, and I'll be like right there all day, just at work cracking the fuck up. So, because we done heard those stories over and over and over and over. I hear them over and over and over and over. It's like, nah, these people ain't gonna change. They who they are. They who they are. Nope. I gotta go though, y'all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And y'all stay blessed, stay prayed up, and hashtag free R. Kelly out there, you guys. Free R. Kelly. Beauty and Priscilla, Harlem. Thank you, girls. 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 You guys are rock. Y'all always showing up on time with Papoose. So I appreciate you. Bye. Alicia, you got it. That's the only way to keep this pumping, girl. You gotta laugh. The minute you stop laughing and you become so serious every day and angry every day, that red blood that pumps inside here, it starts to turn black. It'll turn black and blacker. And then you become this evil person. Then you start hating everything. And then and it's like, oh, get back. Oh, no, no. Gotta laugh it off. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I gotta go. I gotta go. Y'all get those letters out there and just tell Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly that you're sorry. Tell him you're sorry. Mean it, so that he knows that he really, really, really has some good people behind him. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. He needs to clear his mind. Clear his mind. He knows who needs to stay on board and get the fuck off the ship. That's, and I think that he should have that fucking right. He should have that goddamn right of knowing who he should be keeping on board and who the fuck to kick the fuck off. And if a lot of people, a lot of people start telling what the fuck they done out here, boy, I think that man gonna be kicking a lot of people off. But if you don't tell them, you're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself and you're still playing games with Mr. Robinson Kelly. That's just how I feel with it. You're not true to him. You're not true to him. And if you want to be true to him, you're gonna have to repent them goddamn sins to him, because that man is anointed, they say. They say he's anointed. And God, he ain't through. He ain't through yet, because he's mysterious. He's mysterious. I'm scared of him. I don't know about y'all, but I'm scared of him. And as long as I'm scared of him, oh, I'm going to do right. I'm going to do right. I'm going to do right. It don't take that much, because I know how he can act a fool. I know how he can cut up. I know how he can cut up. He's not even happy right now with the world, let alone one person. He ain't happy with the world. With the world. You see how he's doing it? You see what's going on? You see this, and this ain't God's way of hurting and harming and anything like that. But how else? How else do he get your attention out here, huh? In all of these different ways that he has tried to get everybody attention, you left me. That's what he's saying. He's saying that y'all left me. That's it. That's all he's saying. And look what's going on. And we still won't get it together to come back to him, to allow him to lead us as one in the right way. We won't do it. Because we're so corrupted, we love the devil the most, because the devil is more fun. The devil can get you the more money, the evil ways. The devil can cause you to fornicate. The devil can cause you to steal, to lie, to cheat. We love that way. That's the fun way. It's exciting. The God way is boring. We don't want to do that. But he ain't done. The rapture gonna come. The rapture gonna come. We is not done. He's not done. He's not done. He's not done cutting up. Who's all ready, huh? Who's all ready? Let me ask this before I go. Let me ask this, you guys, before I get up out of here. Put a 1 in the chat if you want that smoke from God. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't want that smoke from God. I'm put my 2. My 2 is in the chat. I don't want that smoke. God's smoke is dangerous. I don't want it. Put a 1 in the chat if you okay. If you think that you can take that smoke from God. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. I don't want it. I'm scared I'm scared shitless. Don't give it to me. I don't want it. I'm scared, Jesus. I'm scared. I'm going to do right. I'm going to do right by you, because I don't want it. You is dangerous. You is mysterious. You is powerful. Lord, glory to be, glory to God, glory to God. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't even want to steal a pen. Because 10 years later, he put that whooping on my ass. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I know that's right, Rita. You say my arms is too short. I sure in the fuck don't want it. I do not want it. I'm scared shitless, y'all. I'm so damn scared. Mac Dab said, nope, me either. Good morning, Mac Dab. Good morning. That's what's up, y'all. I'm just saying. Ain't no need to act like you big and bad, or I can't say it and I can't do this. He been trying to get everybody back together. Follow me. Listen to me. Listen to me, people. Y'all leaving me. You're leaving me behind. And without me, you can't do it. That's all he says. You can't do it. So I'm riding with him. Y'all ride on. I'm riding on the Jesus boat. I'm on the Jesus wave. I don't care about. I'm on the Jesus wave. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Gotta go. Bye.